What's up, farmers? Welcome back to another heyday video. My name is Raf the Farmer and we are back with another video. It's been a while since I've done a video. Last time it was a stream. I hope you all enjoyed that stream, by the way. It was a very fun time. But yeah, today I wanted to do a bit of a discussion video because I am not happy with how the global events go lately. A lot of them have failed, and a lot of them haven't gone well at all. So I think today it is time that I give my opinions and my ideas on global events and on what they can change and everything. So yeah, well, also what's good about the event, what's bad about the events, we'll see. But yeah, I hope you guys will enjoy. Let me know in the comments if you agree or disagree or whatever. And yeah, let's start right away. I will start right away with explaining what global events even are, because I'm sure some of you that are watching are really confused about what I'm talking about. I'll send some tracks for the event while I'm explaining things. So global events, they happen honestly not super often anymore, but they used to be pretty common. They're still relatively common, but not as common anymore. But yeah, global events are events where the whole world, that's why it's called a global event, is because it's an event for the entire world and we all work together on a goal. So yeah, that's basically what that is. And there's a few different types of global events. There is helping, there's town, there is fishing, and there is boats. Help, truck, town, fishing, boats. Help, truck, town, fishing, boats. I think I got it. Those are all events for global events. And like I said, the goal is to get to the global goal together with the whole world. This is pretty low XP. I'm gonna delete that. Yeah, it's so before they have been a thing for like forever. I'm trying to think of what I can possibly say about them. There's not much I can really explain about them. But before, we absolutely smashed a lot of those events. We succeeded a lot of them. Every once in a while we would fail a few, and there used to be another global event type that's that's discontinued. But that's where you would produce so many products, and then that would lead to reaching the goal. However, those global events have failed and it has thus been discontinued. But after that, many events we succeeded. But nowadays things have gotten a lot different. I've been playing Fate for 5 years. And over the last 2 years, we have definitely failed a lot more events than we have in the other years that I've been playing. So yeah, a lot must have changed because I wouldn't really know what, but some things have definitely gotten different because you're suddenly failing a lot more of those events than before. It's mainly fishing events that we are failing. So yeah, I have a couple of ideas. And like I said, you guys can agree, you guys can disagree. Yeah, let me quickly do some stuff on the farm. Then I'll get to the event board. Only 3 more puzzle pieces for that meerkat. So yeah. Here we can see what the previous global event was. It was a boat event. It doesn't specify what it was, but it was a boat event. We initially failed the event, but for some reason they added more to the goal, more to what we did, and we suddenly completed the goal. So completed the event. So we all still got 10 diamonds. I have no idea what happened there. It's probably a bug or something. But yeah, so I think the biggest problem with most of the events nowadays is that the goal is too high. The one with the boat event one was actually pretty not too high, but honestly I think people got bored or whatever. It's also just for 10 diamonds. I'll get to the reward stuff later, but I think one solution that they could do, that they could use, is to lower goals, lower event goals. I think that would probably be the first best solution. How can we harvest this? I think that would probably be the first best solution to do, just lower the goals. I noticed with fishing events we mostly get over 200 million, so if they lower it to 200 to 250 million, I think fishing events have a lot more of a lot bigger of a chance in succeeding than it has now, because a majority of the events that we have failed are fishing events, and that's like, why aren't they working on any of that? Like, why don't they fix that? So yeah, fishing events, definitely on those the goal has to be lowered. I know they can do it. I know they can't use any excuses, because with the global help event last time, the one for the sand sheep, they lowered the goal and we succeeded it, because normally it's 120 million, and this time it was 100 million, and we absolutely smashed it. So, and also that event started on Tuesday. So, but I'll also get to that later. But yeah, especially for fishing events, the goal has to be lowered. But also for some other events, maybe for like help event, it has to be permanently 100 million now. Global events also used to be 2 and 4 days. Now there's a lot of 3-day ones. But yeah, just make the goal more be a lot more plausible than it is a lot of the time. Then on to the rewards, because the rewards are also a big reason why we are failing. This boat event gave 10 diamonds, and not everyone is very motivated to go for just 10 diamonds, especially in a boat event. So I think if you look at the global events of last year in June, I know that was the birthday month, but still, I think if they put rewards in the thresholds, more interesting ones, like with the fishing event last June, last year in June, there was a permit at the end. So a lot more people will be willing to go for that, of course, because permits, well, everyone wants permits. And the event reward was also 10 mystery nets, which saves 50 diamonds. It's not the most interesting reward ever, but still, that's 50 diamonds worth, and that's not 10 diamonds, it's 50. So I think maybe if they put more interesting rewards in the thresholds, we will also have a more plausible. I also think it's more plausible that we reach the goal. And then the global rewards, I think if they up the diamond total for the boat event, for example, to like 20 or 30, I think more people would also be more motivated, because a lot of people rush boats and they get immediately 10 diamonds if we hit the goal, and that's just nothing. That's 2 rushed boats, but they rush like thousands sometimes. So I also think that's something that they could work on, better rewards. And then lastly, an idea I have. I think I actually have another idea, but I'll get to that. After. I think another thing that they could do is make the global events always start on Tuesday. Now, why? Why would they want to do that? Why should they do that? Like I said a bit ago, the help event started on Tuesday, and it had a decoration in the event that people actually really wanted from last year, and like the goal was also lowered. I think that is the best example of a good global event of late. So, like, what was I doing? Yeah, that global help event started on Tuesday, and on that same Tuesday, the derby also started. The derby always starts on Tuesday, and many people also always want help tasks because it's the easiest task to complete. At least for most people, it's the easiest task to complete. Some people hate it, other people think it's the easiest. Other people that don't like it, but also don't hate it. But yeah, I think if they start, and whatever type of global event it is, if they start it on Tuesday, I think there's a pretty big chance that we succeed in that event. But that's also just something that that's a discussion word. And lastly, I think some more global event types should also help. But I honestly don't have great ideas for that. I think I'm gonna ask you guys for help. If you could bring out a new type of global events, what type of global event would you want to bring into the game? What new type of global event would you introduce into the game? Let me know that in the comments. I'll see if I like your ideas or not. Also the regular events are also pretty disappointing nowadays, but I will go on that in a later video. I just wanted to make this video to share some ideas on global events because it's horrible right now. I can tell you, we have had like 6 or 7 fishing events over the course of the last whole year, and we failed a large majority of them. We also failed a help event for a decoration, but I think that's mainly because 1, the goal was too high, and 2, the event, it was a help event, and that help event only counted towards trees and bushes. If we get something like that again, and it's for everything, that help events have more chances of succeeding, I think. But yeah, those were my ideas. I hope you like them. If you don't like them, that's also cool. Again, let me know in the comments if you agree or not, and also what about my ideas you do like, and if you could, what would you change about the idea or whatever. Yeah, just let me know what you think of everything. And I think it's time to end the video again, because it's just a short video I wanted to make. Thank you guys so much for watching. This is Raf the Farmer signing off. Peace out, everybody. Thank you for all the support. My subscribers have absolutely blown up lately. I also saw that someone promoted me on the channel. Thank you to the person that did that. And I think their channel is called Audio and Lyrics, but I might be wrong. Thank you, person, and thank you all. Welcome all new members. And that's it for today. Thank you and goodbye.